Yo.
What's happening? Happy October.
Happy October. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you great. You hear me?
Okay, because when I was playing the intro video, I started messing with I moved my mic and it said, "Oh, your mic's been disconnected," and it
Don't do
switched to
that.
my earbuds.
I'm like that too. I don't want to touch anything in case it might mess up. So how are you, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great. It's been a huge week in toys. I've gotten in so much stuff. It seemed like every day, like Hasbro was like, "Your item has left the building. Your item has left the building."
Dude, I know,
I'm
man.
like, "Geez, dude, slow down.
Yeah, Hasbro is
Group
really
all this
pumping it
stuff
out.
together."
Yeah, I was thinking that too yesterday. I was like, geez, we're just getting assaulted with all kinds of toy releases right now.
I know. Check this
Absolutely.
out. I got this in this week. I got my Frankenstein's creature from Four Horsemen
Beautiful.
all in. All in. This is my first time going all in and getting a mug. And then
Congrats,
check out
man.
this pin.
Yeah, that pin is metal, dude. That is a great
Going
pin.
on my my Mythic.
I wonder who
Mythic
drew that.
Legions
Is that?
lanyard.
Do you think
I
David
think
Wayne drew that, or?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he does all their pins. What a nice guy.
That dude's a super talent and a nice guy. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. What about you, buddy? Hey, good morning, Joshua. Yeah, and good morning, William.
I'm good, man. I'm good. It was a long, busy week at the new job, just getting things dialed in. We got another new guy coming in on Tuesday, and so that will make things a little bit easier. What's up, man? Articulated times. It'll make things a little bit easier to have more help. So it's good. I'm just tired.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm good.
Articulated times in the chat. Thanks. That's Steve, right?
Thanks, I believe Steve, so. Yeah, Steve is going to be on our Saturday.
Yeah, he's going to be on the show soon.
18th or 19th. One of those. A couple of Saturdays from now, he will be dropping in. So yeah, it'll be nice. It's nice to see Steve.
Nice. Absolutely. Yeah, he's always he's a great friend of the channel, and yeah, it's always good to chop it up with him.
Great story.
Well, dude, let's just let's dive right in. We got a lot going on today, and we got to keep it to an hour. So let's do it. Let's
hit
get
it
to
quick. You got lots, so go for it, dude.
I do. I got lots. Okay, so I've taken a page out of Greg's G.I. Joe playbook here, because I know you've been into Joe's. I'm really into Joe's. Like I'm really into Joe's right now. It's such a great toy line. I'm so excited. So I decided to go back and pick up a couple of releases that I missed on purpose. These were figures that I chose not to pick up because for some reason or the other, I was like, I don't need it. But now I'm feeling that itch. And two of these specifically, I skipped because I'm like, one, I don't want it, and then the other, I'm like, I love the original version. But now that I'm buying more and more Night Force, I'm like, I really want to round out my Night Force collection. So I picked up Shooter.
Oh yeah, you are not going to be disappointed.
Opened.
Yeah, not going to be disappointed. She is a great figure.
And I picked up Night Force Tunnel Rat, who's one of my favorites.
I think I have him. I'm gonna have to look. I think I have that one.
I got those off of Hasbro's eBay store, and so I got them for like $23.99 or something. It's like a buck cheaper or something like that, brand new. And then I tracked this guy down. I got Shadow Tracker, who I skipped out on. And then I found out that he's 108 and Night Force Tunnel Rat's 107. So
nice.
I didn't even know they were wave mates. That was just a little happy accident. I got this guy off of eBay. He can get pretty expensive. He typically runs around 40-ish, a little higher, 40 to 45, just because I guess people kind of like just skipped out on him. I was lucky and got him for like 30, so I don't feel like I paid an arm and a leg to get him. So,
dumb question, but is he a Cobra or Joe?
He is Cobra. The first time I ever saw him was in like either their 25th anniversary line or their 30th anniversary line. It's the same line that they had Raptor come out with the metal wings, who's just now getting ready to ship as well. So yeah, he's kind of like a newer. He wasn't. I don't think he was around when we were kids. He wasn't like an old retro style figure. So
Yeah.
that's it for my first
For
round of
me,
pickups.
I got the OG. I got Cobra
Ooh,
Commander.
I can't wait. I got 2 coming. They haven't shown up yet.
Yeah, I ordered 2, one for a buddy and one for me, and I kind of wish that I had ordered 3 because I love this card. It's a nice thick cardboard, and it would
So
look really
thick,
good on the wall.
thicky
So
thick.
thick. So I don't know, man. I might have to pick up another one when there's more available. I'm pretty positive that they're sold out. Maybe
I don't think
Steve
so.
has
As a
the
matter of fact, I think they're shipping now from Amazon. I think Amazon's got a bunch.
Really? I was gonna say maybe
I think
Steve
so.
has some available in his shop.
Ooh.
But yeah, that's I love that figure.
I ordered 2 because I currently have the very first Cobra Commander that I bought a 3D printed and already
Yes.
painted hooded head, and so that's on my shelf now. And I have the first release that came with the his tank, and it's over here. That's never been opened, and I probably won't open it now because this one's out. And
Right.
I ordered 2 so that I can have regular Cobra Commander with the mask, and then one with another hooded head that I'm going to get off eBay because I understand Hasbro's stance on it. It makes sense, but at the same time, I don't connotate it with what it.
Right.
I don't associate it with the
It's a
clan at
blue
all.
hood, man.
And I
Yeah.
love both equally as much. So he's got to have some representation on my shelf. So I have 2 coming.
Absolutely.
My next up, I can't wait to get this whole line in, and I'm going to do a review of all of them at once. But I did get in the PlayStation Kratos figures to go with my Atreus
Nice.
and Alloy or Aloy. And then the Jin Sakai figure is getting ready to ship from Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, where did you get that Jin one at?
I
Was it Amazon?
pre-ordered every one of them from Amazon because when they first were released, that was the only place you could order them. So
Okay.
they've all been released through Amazon so far.
I will have to get that Ghost of Tsushima. I was just
There's
looking at
also
it.
one from Good Smile Company, Figma. They made one that's already out, and he is incredible. So if you want to pay a little higher price and get a much better figure, that may be the Jin Sakai figure.
Maybe. Yeah, I was just looking at a YouTube deep dive on the second installment. Yeah. Oh, okay. Shadow
Pursuit
Tracker
of
was for
Cobra.
the Pursuit. Okay, gotcha. That new game, I can't wait to get that, dude. I'm so excited.
The new G.I. Joe side scroller?
No, the Ghost of Yotai.
Oh, Ghost of Yotai. Yeah, the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah. So
I
my
just
next
hope it makes
pickup,
it 25.
I hope it's not like December of 25. I'll be like,
it probably will, and then they'll go, "Hey, we want to polish this and make it better. It's going to be coming out in May of 26." That's probably what's going on.
I'm like, frick.
So this is your second one of these, right?
Second one, yeah. I don't know what it is. I can't. I don't know why, but I just love this figure. I've got a couple
He's
of
fun.
the ZoloCon ones, and then I traded for what did I trade for this? I think a Godfrey or something I traded, or maybe my Snag. I don't know. Anyways, so I got one more. I don't know why they're so low. They were just you can only get one for the in stock sale, and they sold out super quick. So I've got one open and one unopened. So happy about that.
I would very much like to have like the old retro figure that's based on. If I could ever get my hands on one, I would for a reasonable price. I think they go for about 80 to 100 on eBay, and I don't want to.
They have Zolo.com or Zolo something, Zolo World. I think they have repros, but those sell out too. And those are expensive. Those are like 50 or 60, maybe $70. I think I paid 70 for the one at ZoloCon that he was selling. But they're fun.
Yeah.
They're fun. What you got?
Let me go ahead and jump into Star Wars. I got a lot,
right.
So I'm gonna kind of blow through it kind of quickly.
Yeah, go for it.
I got this guy in this week. He is a lot of fun. This is the Armor Commando, where they showed at the end of Mandalorian season 3. and they are armored in Beskar, and they fly around, and they're incredible. And this guy is awesome, and I've already been messing around with him. A lot of fun. I did get in this deluxe set, which is awesome, and this is the IG-12 with the little Grogu driving him in his chest.
Yeah, little guy.
And they come with two of these little guys that were, kind of like stole the show in Rise of Skywalker. I love those little guys. Those little, like Babu freaks, but I don't know what they're called.
Those guys made me laugh. I love those little guys.
And I think this might be a new record. This may go down in the annals of history as the first time since Disney bought annals, not the other way, not in the annals of history. This might be the only time since Disney bought Lucasfilm that a toy has come out prior to the show, and I got the new Andor figure.
Oh, wow.
Hasbro. So this is his new suit, his new look for season 2.
It looks just like him too. That's a great looking figure.
This is a really good, which is fantastic because the very first Cassian figure that came out in the Rogue One wave did not look anything like him. I mean, it was like a figure with a mustache, but
that was about it.
This is but this is from Andor season 2. This is his new look, and so happy to have that.
Absolutely.
I made my first purchase this week from Nerdzoic. I have never ordered Nerdzoic, and I think I placed an order on. I placed an order, I think, on Monday, and I think it was here on Wednesday. And that's like Amazon speed. But I ordered 2 of these.
What you got?
These are the re-releases, Afra, and I had this one, got rid of it. Now I have it back again, which is great, which is why I have her. But the reason I bought this figure is because I have been playing Star Wars Galaxies. Star Wars Outlaws. I actually beat it. I completed it. I finished the main storyline. I've sunk about 60 hours in it. I've done some of the DLC. Some more of the DLC is not released until like November, and then another one like in January. So I'm still playing that game, but I want a Kay Vess figure. That's the lady who is the main antagonist, or she's the central character of Star Wars Outlaws. And so I was on Instagram talking to Lance Breeder Luke, who is like one of the premier like Star Wars Black Series channels on Instagram and YouTube. And I was like, do you think they're going to make a Kay Vess and a Nyx and a Speeder, or do you plan on 3D printing them? Because he does a lot of 3D printing. And he's like, I am almost positive they're going to do a Kay Vess.
I'm sure they will.
Which is the little creature that comes with her. He was like, but in the meantime, you could just get Dr. Afra, because basically her suit is identical to, this is almost exactly what Kay Vess wears in the game. Something very similar, different colors. And he was like, you could also get the Baroness head from the new Snake Eyes Storm Shadow movie figure line that came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He's like, because that head looks a lot like Kay Vess. And so a friend of mine was able to find me that figure at Ollie's. And so here is the head. And so I bought that. He got it for me for like $8 at Ollie's.
It's a good looking head too.
So you put this head on that Dr. Afra body. Then I went on eBay and I found a seller who was selling 3D printed Nyx, her little companion. So I'm going to paint up Nyx, put the head on Dr. Afra's body, and then I'm going to paint up her vest to make it blue. And I'm going to have my own Kay Vess and Nyx. And then one last release this week, because this was a surprise. I did not know this was going to be shipping already from Hasbro Pulse, but check this out.
Oh, wow.
That's the 2-pack of Captain Enoch and one of the Night Troopers from
I didn't even know that existed.
Ahsoka. Yeah, from Ahsoka. Sorry, not Mandalorian. And so if you guys are caught up, if you're not caught up on Ahsoka, I won't spoil who these guys are. But hopefully everybody has seen Ahsoka by now, because it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a really good show. Absolutely. My buddy Jordan went to Jolanta, where Valaverse was. And I asked him, dude, can you pick me up a trigger? So he said, sure, man. So he picked me up a trigger. But he got it autographed, which dude, I really appreciate it, but I really wanted to open it. So I can't open it right now. I'm gonna have to get another one.
Oh,
But yeah,
nice.
he got me the new Trigger figure, which is just, oh man, this figure, I can't wait to get another one. But it is autographed by Bobby Valla, and it's
Nice.
two Schmerbenbergen burgers, so I can't open
Nice.
it. But thank you, Jordan, for picking that up. I should have said get me
That's
two.
awesome.
That way I have one to open.
I
But thank you,
noticed
Jordan.
yesterday, I wonder if they're still up, but I noticed yesterday, Big Bad Toy Store, their 25 days of discounts, there was at least there was a Valaverse figure in there on cheap, like
Yeah, I think it
$18 or
was
something.
I think it's like their version of Legion Builder. I was just
Steel
talking to
Brigade or
Andy.
still, yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking to Andy about that. But yeah, Jordan is a great guy. Thank you,
He
Jordan. I
he's
appreciate
a
that. I have
sweetheart.
two more
Wholesome,
things if you got
wholesome
more.
warlock. Matt, you said something about my glasses. Let me tell you, these new frames that I got. So I get my glasses at a place called paireyewear.com. And so you pick your frames, you get your lenses with your prescription, and your frames are magnetic. So mine are clear. So they're just clear plastic. And then you can buy these little frames. I've got probably like 20 of these things, and you just snap them right on. So that's how I change my glasses every day. But they got the Star Wars license. And so these are Star Wars comics from like old Marvel,
That's
like
awesome.
the 70s art. So these are, so yeah. I have a couple of haters on YouTube who comment on my glasses in the comments. I had
How
a
much
guy
are
one
the
time. Oh, so the frames are like 25 each. The Star Wars ones that are licensed are like 30, but they've got Marvel, DC. I've got some Marvel frames, I've got some DC frames. They've got every major league sport, so MLB, NBA, football, NFL, like hockey. They've got all your favorite sports teams.
those are cool,
They've
man.
got
I
they've
like them.
got themes. I have some that are specific for fall, some that are specific for Christmas time. I've got some, I don't know. I had a guy comment one time. He was like, I hate your review on this. I don't agree with you, but I knew what your opinion was going to be the minute I saw your glasses. And I was like, I
What
don't
does
even
that
know what
mean,
that
dude?
means. So I responded with a link to Pair Eyewear and a discount code for like 10% off a pair of
There
glasses.
you go.
So
That's your best
I
response.
don't know what
You
that
got more?
means, but
Do you have more stuff, or is that it?
I've got one last thing. So you go ahead and go.
Okay. My man Timothy Fung, who most Cabal people know, he is the OG Mythic enabler. I told him I wanted a scapular. He had one on sale, so he shipped it to me, and so I've got
Nice.
the OG scapular, and
Andy the
I can't
collector
wait.
said it's the Desert Steel Brigade. He's under $20. He's
Yeah,
like 18
right.
something.
But
He is
I love
awesome. I
this
love that.
figure. Yeah, the new one is gonna blow it out of the water, but I'm happy to have the OG. I'm not a skeleton guy. I always say I'm not a skeleton guy, but there's just something about this guy. I love this. I love this figure. And
Lots of
also,
skeleton news right now from Mythic Legions.
oh man,
Enforcement.
I've never had the old version of the shield before that has the clip,
Nice. Yeah.
and I kind of like it. I think it's cool, but I guess they broke off or
I
something.
actually like the clip a lot,
I
but
don't like the handle. I think the handle on the new figures is kind of goofy.
I'm always afraid I'm gonna snap off the peg.
Yeah, but that clip, that clamp on there is pretty awesome. I never had that before, so I'm excited about that. Happy to
Very
add him
cool.
to my
Very cool.
collection. What do you got?
My last thing is thanks to Jeff. Thanks to Jeff, because he posted this link in our chat last week.
That
And
guy enables too much.
I know. So we have talked a lot recently about Super 7 adding this new line of figures to their offerings, which are called the deluxe figures. So basically, if you think they take the Ultimates style figure, I mean, we talked a lot about this last week, and they take the Ultimates figure, they take out most of the accessories, and then they pare it down, and then they sell it for $35.
Mm-hmm.
So he sent us a link to. I had already pre-ordered the deluxe Soundwave from Amazon.
Yes.
and then he sent us a link for the deluxe Optimus Prime, which is an exclusive to Macy's. Now we have a Macy's here in town, or we did up until the summer. I think it closed, but I ordered it and it was 35. I think my shipping was like $5, so I paid $40 for
Wow.
this. But this package is massive. So this is the Super 7 Deluxe Transformers Optimus Prime, and this package is huge. So if
Damn.
you can see, this is the size of a GI Joe Classified
Wow.
series package. You can see how much larger it is, and it is full plastic.
It's like a
It's
giant
fully
cassette.
plastic. Yeah, it's like a big cassette from like the 80s, and then your figure is on the inside. It's completely open,
That's
and
rad, dude.
so it's Optimus Prime, and then his gun,
I might need one
and
of those.
and it's awesome. And the cool thing is
$40.
yeah, it was 35 and then $5 shipping. But here on the bottom it says 40. But this is also in French, so I don't know if this is like a Canadian trans. I don't know, but it does have. This isn't a sticker; you can't take it off. It's made onto the. It's created for Macy's, so it was a. But yeah, I love this package. This is
I
a
do too.
display piece for sure. I can't throw this away. Like I have to keep it.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
can kind of
fantastic.
maybe
So go ahead.
display the case. You could display the case behind the figure, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that is absolutely to scale with our child size
Right.
hands. Yeah. And I have another one coming. I have Soundwave. So also today being delivered is the regular Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla from their deluxe from Target. That they're being delivered today, and my deluxe Lion-O has shipped from Target as well.
Oh
So
man, I was too slow on that one. I really want that.
So probably next weekend, I will have 5 of these Super 7 Deluxe figures. So maybe we can open them
You've
all
been
up and
busy.
talk about them. And actually,
Yeah,
because last week we talked about them, but now by next week in 2 weeks, I will have had 5 of them show up.
there you go.
So I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them in stores. I've been looking at my Target. Some people are starting to see the Thundercats in their Target. Some people are starting to see, like some people have even gotten the Conan. So we'll see. But
Yep.
yeah, that's it for all of my pickups.
Okay,
Do
my
you have any
last
more?
one. Yeah, I got one last one. It's a custom from Brian Stay. I don't know if I said it right. Seay. He does some amazing customs. I think Terrence just bought a swig, beautiful custom swig from him. But this one is a cosmic, and it's painted to match the Red Jet figure.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's
she's got
gorgeous.
a backpack, a rocket backpack, but just the color
Holy
is
crap.
it's just gorgeous, like unbelievable. So yeah, I'm not really a cosmic guy anymore, but this I'm like, yeah. And then I have
Because number one, I know that you love Red Jet, and number two, I know
I
that you
do.
love female figures. So
Yes, yeah, that was a win-win. Plus I have a hover bike that I bought from Joe Martinez at IshCon. So I'm gonna paint that baby also the candy apple red. So yeah, I'm excited for that. If I ever have time, if I get around to it, I will. But yeah, this is
very
thank
cool.
you, Brian. Beautiful figure.
Yeah, that's
And
gorgeous.
that's it for my pickups. That's all
All
I
right,
got.
let's move right on to our unboxing. All right, so we have a special guest coming on in our double down section, which we haven't even talked about yet. And because of our special guest and what's going to be discussed, we thought it would probably be a really good idea if we opened a couple of Mythic Legions figures today. And so I am going to be opening up Snag for Goblin Tober. I just made that up. It's not even a thing. I'm going to be opening Snag. And what are you opening?
A Shadow Orc Grunt, because it is Orctober. So I'm sticking true. I also
very cool. Snag is one that I've been wanting to open up for a long time.
I've got a female Orc Legion builder. This is the original. This is one of the old ones. She's got the card on the back with Azza and
oh yeah, that's an older release.
And then I've got
Wait, can you show me that card back again?
sure. Oh, maybe it's a new repro.
Is it this lady? I thought this was Queen Urxa, but it
is
could be.
Urxa, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Urxa's right there. So maybe this is a reproduction. I'll have to look. I thought it was the original.
I don't know, but that's pretty cool. No, that's great because I didn't know that you and I just randomly picked figures and we picked them from the same wave. So
I don't know how I would know. This one I'll open later because I know we only have time to open one. So I have.
Yeah, we got to get to our special guest.
Me and Matt and Eric are taping an orc episode tonight, so I've got a couple guys. There's Vorthog, a couple of orcs to open.
Fantastic.
Somehow I have two, so I'm selling one to my stepson. I don't know how I got two, but
I love, like, we have talked about this before privately, and I love it because I'm like, hey, I need that figure. And you're like, let me send it to you for free. And I'm like, oh, I need that figure. And you're like, dude, I got an extra. I'm just going to send it to you. And then, like, whenever you talk about your stepson, you're like, I'm going to sell this to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
My stepson owes me $25.
Yeah, because he goes shopping through me. He's like, oh, you're going to Legions Con? I'll take this and I'll take that. And I'm like, okay. So if I didn't charge him, I would be poor all the time because he lives he is a super shopper, man. That boy.
When my oldest son, who's about to turn 14 this month, when he finally gets on Venmo or Cash App or whatever he gets on when it's time, I'm gonna start sending him bills for everything.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you have
to. Here's the bill for your 8th grade trip to New York City.
Right.
That was, if you don't remember, that was $1,500. So you now owe me $1,500.
Exactly. So he comes with this.
Oh my gosh!
Of this sword, and he comes with a club.
Joshua, you just got your very first mythic figure, and you picked up Thrace Wayhailer. So number one, welcome to the crazy. Number two, you picked a gem because she is phenomenal.
Right, beautiful figure.
She is so good.
I noticed on my Thrace, her legs were a little tight. So if yours are tight, Josh, make sure you heat her up because there's been some issues. He's got some pauldrons that he comes with.
Dude, this snag figure is gorgeous.
I had a snag and I traded him, so I need to get another.
Not only is that head just, look at this head. It's so quintessential.
That nose is incredible.
But look at the weathered armor.
Yeah.
The belt, the gold and the bronze all over that belt, and his loincloths, his folds. That leather armor is amazing. These old nasty boots. This guy is diabolical.
Diabolical. I love it. So what made you pick Thrace as your first? What was it about her that stood out? Was it she being a spellcaster, or it being a female, or her color, her hair, like her skin tone? Her hair is gorgeous. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, visually she is a beautiful figure.
Good God Almighty! Snag comes with so much stuff. I didn't realize this.
This shadow orc is really nice. What does he come with?
Okay, so he comes with 2 swords, so the regular and the extended, so the long sword and the regular sword. He comes with this lovely bladed weapon that kind of looks like bone and metal. So that's cool. We've seen this before. He comes with, of course, 2 shoulder pauldrons, but check this out. I've never had this happen before. I mean, I know it's on purpose, but I've never received a Mythic Legions figure that comes with 2 different shoulder pauldrons. So look, he's
really,
it's
they're like kind of scavengers, though, right? I mean, they're kind of known for.
Yeah, exactly. And so he's got 2 different shoulder pauldrons. He comes with two antlers for his head. So that's cool. So 2 antlers, but he also comes with 1 horn.
So he's got all kinds of random stuff.
Yeah, and then of course he comes with a little gold-bladed sword. I mean, a little dagger, a little gold-handled dagger, and then of course he comes with the 3 back attachments and the belt. So yeah. So let's see here. I guess what do? Do you pull the? Why does he come with antlers? You can't plug any of this into his head. What is this for?
Does he have a
Am
bag?
I missing something?
I never opened my snag, so I couldn't tell you. But this Shadow Orc is a great figure. Be a good army builder. Just a basic soldier. I like this. Matt says no, he just collects crap. I like
yeah,
that.
like okay, because yeah, there's no additional head. So it's not like he has a helmet that he can put the. But yeah, you can't put any of this on him.
He's a crap collector.
I guess maybe you could put the belt on his chest, and then maybe like you could put the antlers behind him, like he's collected them. But yeah, you can't plug any of that in. That's interesting. Okay. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, you got extra parts now. I love the armor on this guy because it's all kind of like the same color. It's like it reminds me of the how do you say it? The Uruk-hai and
Uruk-hai,
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Yep.
Their stuff was just
holy
kind of
crap. Can we talk about that for a second? Is anybody watching Rings of Power? I'm not going to spoil anything, but
I have not. But it's on my to watch.
That show is phenomenal. Season 2, way better than season 1, and season 2 just ended Thursday night. And holy crap, lots of questions answered.
Yeah, I need to check
show
it
is
out.
Incredible
because all my friends are watching it.
Check this guy out. Mismatched armor, that blue cap, his little bladed sword there. I'm loving this guy. He's awesome.
Yeah, he looks rad for sure. Yeah, I like this.
Joshua says spellcasters. They're cool, and she's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. She is a fantastic figure. She's definitely on my list of like 2 or 3 figures that if you never had a Mythic Legions figure and we were at a toy show, I would probably, she'd be one of the top 3 that I'd pick up and put in your hand and be like, buy this, and you'll be hooked.
Yes, for sure. So Josh, what's your next, you have another Mythic that you're looking at?
Greg's already like on to the next one. It's like, you got to get another one.
Yeah, absolutely. The door has been opened.
This guy is awesome.
This Shadow Orc's hands are really firm. Usually the hands are a little more givey. These ones are very, maybe it's just cold outside. I don't know. But his hands are not opening for his sword.
I like that, maybe you can hold the antlers. You can use them as like a weapon. He's level 1 Link from Tears of the Kingdom. He's just fighting with a stick.
Yeah, just grabbing whatever. I always love this sword. I'm glad that they included it. It's cool, kind of bronzy color.
Have you ever opened Demistros?
No, I have him though. I was getting ready. I have him and Vorgus lined up for me to open.
Okay, because he comes with that one, and it's kind of like this grayish color, and then it's got like this. The runes are painted like they're green and they're glowing. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful.
I have the PowerCon exclusive, and I have the regular, and I'm like, I can't open the PowerCon. It's an exclusive.
Yeah,
I can't do it. So
he says Neve from Rising Suns will be next, and then possibly that bear. Yeah, that bear looks incredible.
Well, you have to wait then. You got to wait until next year sometime. You should buy something now.
Yeah, right. Little bit of news. I don't know if anybody has seen any of the pictures coming out of LA Comic Con, but Savage Crucible has a dragon on display.
Oh, man. They also
I'm not trying to
released.
start any mess. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to start any mess. I'm just saying.
I don't know how they got molds of my feet, but they got my feet somehow.
Look at that.
Great
Your
figure.
fiance
Yeah, I'm
snuck some pictures.
Right, exactly. I really like this figure. I was not sure. I think I traded Eric Keys for this figure. I think, I don't know, Matt might remember more than me, but I really didn't want this figure, and then I was like, yeah, I took it in a trade, I think, and I really like it. I'm surprised that I like it as much as I do. Very cool, very basic, but got a lot of personality. Comes with an extra head.
Joshua, what games are you getting? Because right now this is a very heavy time of the month or time of the year for video games. I just completed Star Wars Outlaws, and it's fantastic. I immediately bought, as soon as that was done, Space Marine 2, Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2. So I've been playing that, which is fantastic. I'm about to pick up Black Myth Wukong. I'm going to be picking that up. And thankfully, I'm actually happy about this. Thankfully, Assassin's Creed Shadows was moved to February, so I don't have to try to rush through these games. And then some handsome devil that I'm sharing the screen with just now sold me his Nintendo Switch OLED. So I just started Tears of the Kingdom for the second time.
There you go.
I played like 10 hours and then got off on something else, and now I'm literally doubling down like on all these video games. So what's on the horizon for you? You have 3 games coming next week. What are they? All right. So
go ahead. Sorry, I was just setting up my PlayStation. It's been a long time since I've played any games, but I think I'm gonna do maybe Last of Us Part 2. Or I don't know. I have Returnal. I've got a bunch of games that Baldur's Gate. I've got a bunch, so I'm gonna play something. I just haven't figured out what.
All right. Well, we're gonna get into it. We are going to go ahead and slide into our double down and bring on our special guest. There he is.
Hey,
there he is.
Welcome, Swig Scooper.
How are you guys today?
Good. How are you,
Terrence? We're doing fantastic. How are you doing, buddy?
I mean, I'm anxious. I mean, I'm very worried about Swig. It's been a rough weekend, but I'm on the hunt right now, trying to make some kind of contact with Swig because I don't know if you've been following the news, but it seems that information's coming out. There had been a crime spree happening in Mythos, and it seems to have been breaking news yesterday that Swig has been identified, at least been said to be the culprit behind it all. I'm having a hard time swallowing that, to be honest. The Swig I know would not be, he could be mischievous, but I wouldn't consider him evil or criminal.
Right.
But he is a little reckless with his potions making and things of that nature. So maybe something could be misconstrued, or I'm also concerned, and I'll let you give your opinions momentarily, but I mean, like, one of my concerns is that we know that there's more than one Swig. So is it possible that, Swig is being blamed for the work of a different Swig? I mean, it could be a true case of identity theft or misidentification. So, but in the meantime, I'm looking for Swig, the one and the only, the original Swig, was last seen fleeing on a white Bronco across 3 states.
That sounds familiar.
It does. It brings me back
this
to
is not looking good for Swig.
I don't remember if it was Avis or Hertz, but it'll get you there. But right. The idea being that he seems to have not been apprehended yet. And as of this morning, there was discussions that King Noglin had put the word out that people should stay clear of Swig and not be found to be aiding or abetting him. So I just want to get the truth. I think right. I deserve the truth. I want to hear from my buddy. So
right. Well, let's dig into it. What is it
Yep.
that
Hey,
Swig
whoa!
is?
Breaking news. Hang on 1 second. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
This was just handed to me.
What's going on?
So let me bring this up because
We've got a scoop.
we do have a scoop. And let's see here. This was just handed to me. So if you guys can see this,
Swig on the run.
flees research center and goes on terror rampage. I pray we can catch this vicious creature before he kills.
Jeez.
Oh man,
interesting.
This is not looking good. It's not looking good.
No, I wonder. A research center. What was he doing in the research center? And did we lose Terrence?
What he
Is
was
Terrence
researching.
gone? I hope Swig didn't get to Terrence. Do you think Terrence got taken out by the rampaging Swig?
This is not looking good.
Jeez.
I'm gonna go back.
Next?
Is there
next?
more news to share on this? Let's see. I was afraid he'd rip off my nose, the blood curdling encounter.
And does she have a nose? I don't know.
That strand of hair is blocking it right now.
Yeah,
for sure.
I can't wait for that figure. So have you been working on your Swig custom? Did you did one already, right? Are you done with it? I don't recall.
Yeah, let me go back to this because it looks like there may be something has happened with
I hope Terrence is okay. I hope Terrence is all right because
yeah, let me grab my Swig real quick and I'll grab it.
Okay. Hopefully he's got pants on, everybody. And he does have pants on. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I do not. It could be a hostage situation. You're right, Matt. We don't know what's going on. Hopefully, thoughts and prayers to Terrence. Hopefully, woo! Look at that, muscular.
I got big boy Swig going on here with the shell shield on the back.
Yeah.
So I got a thick boy. Oh, here we are.
Beefy Swig.
Oof.
Beefy
All
Swig,
right.
man. That's a nice one.
Let's see what's going on.
Are you going to bring that to Legions Con?
Yes, I'll be bringing it. Okay, Terrence, are you okay?
I am. I had seen your headline and almost simultaneously had gotten a phone call that kind of knocked me off the stream. Now, I mean, and depending on continuity, it either was from some debt collector or it may have been from maybe somebody giving me information on Swig's current whereabouts. So I am on the road currently. You can probably see I'm sitting in a car. I'm actually going to be meeting up with one of our friends, Jeff Evans, this morning.
Okay.
And he may or may not have some more information. But what I can say is that later on in the day, there will be some more information happening during Saturday Day Live with Jonathan Hedgehog over on the Hedgehog Action channel. I believe he goes on around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, we're on the road. I mean, I didn't get to hear, unfortunately, what your thoughts are about Swig's current scenario happening with the research center there, but I'm hoping that there's an explanation for all of this,
Well, can you give us some insight about the research center? Like, what was he doing at the research center? What was going on there? Can you give us any information on that?
Well, I mean, I don't know specifically, but I mean, this is a guy who puts together all sorts of alchemy type projects and potions. So, I mean, my only speculation at the moment is that maybe he was, and I mean, I don't know why he'd go there of all places that he'd go, but I mean, maybe he thought there was some strand, some concoction that already existed that maybe he thought he could use for something. And again, I'm hoping this is, well, I mean, I don't know at this point. I mean, again, there's 1,000 of them out there. I am hoping that our real Swig is not getting himself into this kind of trouble, or if there is, I hope there's a really good explanation. So, it's a developing story. I'm hoping we'll hear more soon. And I mean, I'm getting very nervous because as time is going on, we're getting more and more information that King Noglin is really getting more people involved in this hunt, even beyond just the goblins themselves. It seems like now that there are multiple areas of Mythos that are now looking for him. And one of my concerns is that there's probably multiple beneficiaries of either capturing Swig to turn him in for the bounty, or possibly recruiting him for somebody else's nefarious, schemes. I mean, This is the guy who has, I think that he's been underrated by a lot of people, and has
absolutely
be exceptionally, literally a weapon of mass destruction. I think everyone's looked at him and just thought of him as a little green goblin, but I think that was a terrible, poor evaluation of what he's capable of, for good or evil.
Hopefully he finds his friends or friendly,
I would like to think if you're out there, and I think I can count on you guys, but I mean, if you are a friend of Swig, I hope that everybody will come together and maybe, over these next several weeks, present their, recruit a Swig of their own to possibly work as a cavalry for our Swig.
Right.
And try to help him out. Yeah. He looks awesome. I saw you put up the shell. I don't think I had seen the back of him until now, and that looks awesome.
Beautiful.
Do you have pictures of that guy, like with the back exposed on IG yet, or
if not, I tell you what, I'll do some new photos and put them up.
Yeah.
Terrence, we have a question from Andy the Collector. Terrence, I have a question about the 1,000 Swigs, photo accessories or no?
So, if I'm understanding the question, is the question, can they have accessories on the figure? Like, are they able to have a weapon or accessories?
I guess that's what the question is. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my guy's got a ball and chain.
Yes. I would say that, yes.
So he's married.
I know that there are at least a few Swigs who I've seen actually will be on like a mount. And one seems to be chilling on a small island with a palm tree. Thanks, Mark.
Okay. I saw that from Mark. Yeah, that was a nice one.
So,
the other Mark.
Yeah.
Not this one.
Yeah.
So,
Andy said that's exactly what he was asking. So Terrence, let me ask you this, because I know that you're on the hunt. I know time's limited, but if Swig is watching the show right now, do you have a message to him that you would like for him to hear?
That's a fantastic question.
Good question.
Swig, if you're out there, please seek help with your friends. Reach out to myself or Greg or Mark or Jeff, or Kirby for sure.
Right.
You have more friends than you realize, I think. And I think that there are more that you may not even realize are your friends. I have urged people on Instagram and in the Cabal on my statements, basically, to let us know in the comments. Let us know if you are you allied with Swig, or are you allied with King Noglin in this? What do you think that Swig's up to? Let us know. I do know that we've heard through the grapevine that Van and Jordan, our friends over at the Purple Gang, will have some evidence, something we haven't seen yet, and that will be debuted tonight on the Purple Gang show, which starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. So maybe that'll give us some more insight to what's going on. But Swig, if you're out there, you've got a friend. Give us a call. And realize that I think we're down to 36 days and counting till the 1,000 Swig. So.
Wow.
If you haven't made a Swig, haven't gotten a Swig, let us know. And also, check out, we have a registration that's going on Facebook. Register your Swig. Let us know that you're going to be a part of this. Tomorrow night on Shooting the Shelf, myself, Joe Gonzalez, and Kirby Smith will all be there. And it'll be the first time that we're publicly saying how many Swigs have registered. So I would say, please.
I don't think I've registered. Where do we go to do that again?
So if you go to the Cabal and you look up my name, Terrence St. John, you will see a link, but I'll repost it today. We've also expanded this somewhat. We're going to allow a certain number of virtual Swigs, basically, but there are some rules and restrictions to it. We do know that there are some international attendees and folks that can't make it to Legions Con, but have made a custom Swig. So if they can send us a photo-ready photo of their Swig, We think this also ties into the fact that Swig, before all this really began, had started a weight loss program with one of his potions that would take away the fat. But in you know, as most things with Swig, it doesn't work out exactly as planned. It actually is a flattening, not a fat loss program. So it does create some flat
Poor Swig.
So
he tries so hard.
It does make your Swig a little one-dimensional, but your one-dimensional Swig can appear at the at 1,000 Swigs. You know, we don't want it to be overpopulated, but you know, you got guys like Joe Gonzalez who have made 40 some odd Swigs and doesn't want to pack them all. Although there was some shaming last night going on Offworld to get him to pack those 40 Swigs, you know, maybe even a little bit of GoFundMe to get an extra, you know, bag of luggage onto Swig Air. So but for those who can't attend and really would like to participate, they've got a custom Swig but can't make it to Whippany, New Jersey in November. You know, we want them to, you know, get in touch with us and maybe send us some camera ready, straight on shot with decent lighting of their Swig that we can reproduce on ND. That would be at the correct scaling for their figure,
right,
and that their figure can join in on the fun at the 1,000 Swigs photo shoot.
And also,
well,
I might add also that you know, if your partner is interested, like my fiance wants to make a Swig, and she's not coming, but I will bring her Swig with me. So if you have a partner that can't make it, you know, bring it with you.
Yep.
And you know,
Terrence, we appreciate your tireless work. It's just I can't imagine the mental and physical, emotional and financial toll that this has taken on.
Absolutely.
You and your family and your extended family. Our hearts,
thoughts and prayers.
Absolutely. Thoughts and prayers always are going out.
Keep us updated too.
Thanks to you and Jeff for being the boots on the ground. You know, out there today doing the Lord's work.
Eyes in the field.
That's right. We appreciate you so very much, and thanks for coming on, buddy.
Thank you. You guys have a great
Thank you, Terrence. We'll talk at you later.
Thanks, buddy.
Stay tuned.
Oh my gosh, dude, it's getting out of control. It's getting out of control.
It really is. It's the year of Swig, I think.
Hey
Gina.
Hey Gina. I wanted to say a special shout out to my buddy Michael here over at Toy Habits. Michael has been a wonderful friend to me and my channel ever since the very beginning of my channel going up. He was one of the very first people I met on YouTube. He's out on the West Coast. He's a fantastic friend. We've been friends for years. He's gotten me several like PowerCon exclusives and shipped them to me. And the dude is just fantastic. And he enjoys so much success over his channel. And he's just a wonderful person. His channel is amazing.
Where's he based out of?
Like California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My home state. That's my home state.
Yeah, close to San Francisco, or if not in San Francisco. So yeah, he's such a good friend. I'm glad he finally found his way to our live show, our 19th episode. Woo, dude, that was a lot to pack into an hour.
It was.
Yeah,
Bay Area, nice, beautiful. I love San Fran. I love that area.
Yeah, if I ever get a chance to get out there, I am definitely going to hook up with Michael and meet him in person. I can't wait. So yeah, there is so much. Yeah, this has been so much of a great episode. There's so much we've packed into it in such a short period of time.
For stopping in.
Thanks to all of the everybody in the chat. Thanks for everybody like stopping in and chatting. Thanks to Terrence. Yeah,
special
and
guest.
Jeff.
Be on the lookout. He's got Shooting the Shelf. He's on what else does he have? PGG tonight, I believe at 9 is Purple Gang. So check that out. And then Shooting the Shelf, I think, is tomorrow. So check it out. More Swig alerts.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Matt.
And thanks for everybody for tuning in. And we will, Greg and I. Oh yeah, I always have to say this. Make sure you hit up Greg's channel. Go over to New to Mythics. Who was your guest this week? It was one of the Legions ladies.
I had Stacy Lynn last Tuesday, and then this coming Tuesday will be Steph Orkin. So
nice, very cool.
Another Legion ladies.
It's amazing. So keep up the good work, and definitely check out
You too, buddy.
Saturday Morning Toy Collector. We have reviews
Great
go up
reviews.
every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so some of the stuff I showed off today will definitely be coming to a review near you. And thanks for tuning in and watching. And Greg and I will see you in the toy aisles.
See you guys. Thank you.